Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kirsten, this is where I art and craft, and today we are going to first of all find my water pot. I'll be back. Yes, some people use jars, some people use pots, some people use silicone cups that collapse. Me, I use a antique scientific instrument glass. Well, there's a surprise. Watercolour is what we're on today. Some of you who've been around for a while might remember back in January 2025 I started doing this sketchbook, watercolour sketchbook. Andrea Nelson Art was doing it, and I'll link her introductory video to it down below. She did it on, I've just noticed I've got splashes all over here. Have I got splashes? Oh, that was from ages ago when I was splashing that. Shut up, Kirsten, get on. Right, sorry, I got distracted by all the splashes. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming back. When I got up this morning and I thought I really must get on with sorting out that study so I can get back to playing, I was watching Cate Field, and I'll link her video down below. I watched Cate Field on a Wednesday and I just saw her video. I've never really watched her videos on Mondays and Fridays. I only watched them on a Wednesday. She does these wonderful Wednesday wanderings, and she was doing a video of sketchy things, and I just thought I'm gonna do this. As I say, her video is linked down below, but I thought I'm having a go at that. That reminds me of the fun I had with this book, and I found this book during when I was cleaning up because it just ended up getting pushed to the back, so I've got loads more space in it. So she does, I think she calls it Doodle Club on a Monday, so I'm going to start doodling with the Doodle Club. I'm only going to do the ones that kind of catch my interest. So this is, I think she calls them, she might not call them Easter chicks, but the chicks is an Easter kind of theme because this is Easter Monday. And you start, this is an everlasting pencil because I thought I'm going to use my everlasting pencil because of the moon mission at the moment, Artemis 2. How excited are you by Artemis 2? I'm very excited, I must say. And what you're doing, so this is an everlasting pencil. It doesn't need sharpened. Never runs out. 1, 2, 3. Those are 3 in a row. These, you start by drawing the eyes of birds, and as she explains, I'm going to have mine a bit more spread out. She's got hers all quite close in. I'm going to have mine, she says you can also do one that way and one this way, so it's like they're winking. Right, let's put another one down here. Let's put another one right down here, and we'll have that one somehow looking up there, I think. But it's just, I just loved it so much when I saw it. I just thought it's so fun, and you can just do, oh, we could have one that's kind of a bit doleful, maybe like that. I just thought it was so fun, and another one of these things that, you know, somebody who was kicked out of art in school and told never to come back, I was wasting the teacher's time and my time. I just thought this was something that I could probably do, and I would never have thought it before Angela, before helping with doing, I wasn't helping her in any way, shape or form, before doing Andrea Nelson's, and I'm going to put one eye there, which I hope might work. Right, so you do that, and then, now it's all yellowy oranges, and then she goes and does some blue ones. So I don't think it matters what colour, because you can either do it as chicks or you can just do it as birds. So I've squished up all these. Really need, a lot of these need attention. I love this colour, so I think this would make a nice colour for a birdie. And you just go boom, boom. Oh, too wet. Why did I put it in the water after I'd got it off there? boom, boom, and you just then kind of scribble round about it. You're not doing serious painting. You're just making a scribbly mess, basically. Boom, 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 boom. Let's change colour. Let's change colour. Let's do this blue now. Oh, and let's put this one in this blue. Boom, 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 boom. So we're just doing this is going to end up being their feathers. Oh, now that's something I just remembered. When she was doing the second lot, not the first yellow lot, let's do a kind of yellowy one. She actually did so boom, boom, boom. Oh, that one's a bit wet as well. Boom, 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 and a bit round here. She actually made sure she left room for the beak and the colour ones, which is actually quite a good idea to do. Although I don't think it vastly matters because of the way she then does what she does next. Right, let's do another one. What colour shall we do now? Let's go into the red. Oh, let's use a bit of this. Boom, 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 boom. Oops, that one's not got enough water on it. Was that the one I went into? No, it was that one, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is a bigger one. This is a bigger one. Let's just put some. This one's going to be slightly different because I'm going to put the thing on there and then I'm just going to put it. I'm going to try and make this one flying because I'm silly like that, and try and do. So we want the tail kind of out like that, don't we? And try and somebody says do this, and then I say, well, let's try and do this instead, because I'm always way too ambitious, which is probably why I'm never very good at it, because I'm way too ambitious. I then get disheartened when it doesn't work as I got it in my mind. But I worry less about such things these days. Right, I'm going to mix a bit of orange actually, because I think I really want a bit of orange. There's a bit of yellow. Cate teaches art, and she talks a lot about her students. She'll be so glad that I'm not one of her students when she sees the mess I'm making of this. Right, okay. Right, we're going to trust the process and leave it like that. Now I've got to let it dry, but I'm just going to get my heat gun on it. I have actually already done something Eastery, so I can't remember where I've put them now for safekeeping. I've got a picture of them on my phone, and I'll insert the image here. What I did was I broke eggs, took out the eggs obviously, and I took out the membrane that's on the inside of the shell, which makes the shells so terribly fragile. But I didn't want the membrane left in. Then I gave them a good clean, and then I put a couple of coats of matte medium on just to try and strengthen them again. And then on top of that I put a layer of chalk gesso just so there was some tooth, and then I painted them with gold acrylic paint, and they just said Easter and glory breaking forth and stuff to me. Don't know quite what I'm going to do with them now. As I say, I've put them somewhere safe and I can't now even remember where the safe place was. Obviously they're not going to fit in a journal, but hey ho. We might be using some paint later. What I now need is one of my fine liners. And basically what we now do is we draw round the eyes. And then we've got to put in, I think I'm going to have this one staring straight ahead of us. Put in the centre of the eye. Now, the thing that Cate said was, work quickly, and she went, and there was a bird. Now, I know if I go, it's just going to be a mess, so I'm not going to be working quite as quickly as Cate, but you kind of basically, that's the feathers at the top done, and then you want to kind of put in some kind of semblance of a body and wings. No, it kind of, and then you need to decide, is it need some feet? Oh, this should have a wee bit at the back as well, shouldn't it? Oh, and it needs a beak. See, look, isn't that fun? I just feel it needs another wee squiggle in there for some reason, another wee squiggle in there. Should we try another one? Let's try another one. Right, okay, we're going to go eyes. Let's have this one looking over this way. And let's see if we can remember and leave a bit of highlight in the eye this time. Have this one looking over this way. A bit of highlight in the eye this time. Whoops. Well, that's a very strange looking eye, but never mind. Let's put in its beak. And then do some kind of scribble around here to make it look like it's got some kind of, and I think it's 3 and then a back one. I can't remember. Right, let's do another one. It is interesting how when you put the eyes in them, on them, one way or the other, they do suddenly become more alive, don't they? This one's having a wee cheeky peek at this one down here. And this one, its feathers are kind of, its wings are almost like it's open a bit, isn't it? And we'll just have a wee squiggle and we'll make this one with its wings kind of open a bit this time, as if it's trying to fly off a wee bit, this one. And let's give this one really long legs. Oh, with a little kink in it. Oh, like it's almost landing, coming down to land beside this one. Oh, we haven't done his feathers. Oh dear, Kirsten. I'll just continue to, I'll leave you running as I continue to do this. I might still cook. No, I was going to do this one, I was going to do slightly different. I was going to kind of try and do this one as if it was a sleepy one. So, with kind of sleepy eyes. Sleepy eyes. Sleepy eyes. What's going on over there? I really kind of, I think actually it just wants all dark to make it look like it's sleepy eyes, doesn't it? Let's just do it all dark. Make it look sleepy eyes. Sleepy eyes. And a kind of different beak maybe on that one. And this one is just kind of curled up in a ball sleeping, so it doesn't have any legs. You can't see any of its legs at all because it's sleepy. Sleepy. It needs, let's just do some shading across the top of those eyes actually to make it look like it's sleepy. Of course, birds don't have eyelids. So this is totally wrong, but it doesn't look like it's sleeping. It looks like it's because it's got a cheeky face. Automatically when you put, it's got a cheeky face. Right, should we try this? This is a one bird This is a one bird flying forward. Right, okay. Looking at what's going on down there. Give it its thing. Let's put its beak out like that. Right, now we need to somehow work out how the wings are going to work. Let's kind of do it a bit like that, and then we'll do another bit like that. So that's like its wings. So it's almost like arrows out and a bit of a tail, and then its feet can be bang like that. Well, that's different. Right, let's do another one. These are fun. Let's have that on the computer. What's going on up there? I'll put this on speaking. Just put a little beak in this one. Oh, like now he looks like he's a little bird, a little chickie, because he's only got a little beaky. Right, let's go over to this one now. We've got this one that we're going to have winking. Now, how was it? She placed the eyes when it was winking. I can't remember. I think she put them over kind of down like that. And I've lost the highlight in this one, so let's make it a wee bit bigger and give it a highlight. There we go. So let's have this one down this way as well. Right. Beak. Oh, see, and I just want to make this one have a crooked beak. I'm trying to think how to do that, like that. Actually, do you know what I also want? I also want this one to have long legs as well. If we take it all the way down here. Like this one's a flamingo! Because it's pink. The legs are just totally out of proportion. Now, so we're going to have to kind of do a scribbly leg as well, I think, just to make the legs more... Although it's still kind of just scribbles, just to make the legs a better proportion. That's better, so they look less like sticks, like it would maybe actually hold that bird up. Let's do another one. Right, I'm going to put these three on a branch. So let's just put the branch on there. So wasn't me looking up me. Who did that? This one looking up the other way. Wasn't me either. Don't blame me. And this one looking a bit sheepish down the way. Oh dear, been caught. Right, we put this one here. Of course, I'm missing beaks on these, that's why there's something again. Little beaks on the little chickies. Little beaks on the other ones. This cricket beak kind of doesn't want my flamingo, but I've still got a cricket up here. This one's beak. It's interesting, I'm not going to speak whatsoever. Oh, that makes a difference, doesn't it? Putting the... Not that way. Oh. That adds the character a bit of them as well. See, I'm not convinced. Oh, that one maybe, that one doesn't, because they kind of meet the eyes, but that one does need a wee. I think I'll need a wee. Something about these not quite being defined enough, but maybe that's okay. We've got a couple left here, so I'm going to put this one. And I think we're going to have this one being more cross-eyed. I'm trying to get this one a bit more. Because really outside, it's like it's actually sitting on a nest or something. Do that inside. I'm trying to do a bit more like that. Oh, it doesn't look anything like it, so I don't mind being trying to get it. I'm trying to get it sitting down. What a nest. We've got this one. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. Let's do this one straight ahead. Okay. Maybe just let's put this one back in its bit. That can be its tail. I've kind of missed out tails here, haven't I? Oh, I just had a thought. You'll see how if please go and watch Cate. I know I've said it already. Please go and watch Cate, and you'll see how she goes do 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 do, and it looks like a bird. I go do 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 do, and it looks like a scribble. But they're fun. They're fun. I had an idea then, and then I forgot it. What was it? The idea I had? I forgot. Oh yes, I thought what I'm going to do is this one here would be a good one to do it actually, wouldn't it? So let's just do that. It needs paint on it, but that's a tail now. I put paint on it. But I want to see if there's any more. Okay. Oh, it'd be fun though to have. Maybe this is the one to do that on. Maybe this is the one to do that on. So let's do a tail like that. We need to put some paint in there. Right, okay, let's do this last one. It's got a very well looking face because these feathers are taking over its life. And let's get this one spade legs. Oh my god, I'm not finished. Right, now what we need to do is go back in with the paintbrush. Give this one a bronze peak. Right. I'm thinking with this one that I'm trying to get flying, what I need something like the red, just to try and give it an idea. Speeding birdie. Maybe I want its beak a particular. Oh, maybe I'll do it red. Let's do it red as well, because some birds have red beaks. So let's give it a red beak. This one I'm going to put bow. I see flamingo needs a flower. If this one gets a bow, my sea flamingo needs a flower. Let's just put a bit of yellow in the centre as well. Right, so I need to dry those because these two need detail added to those two bits. Oh, he hasn't got any feet. I'm going to do this one, not need. Because he's kind of sleepy as well and not needed. Oh, he's sleepy. That's why. Oh, he's sleepy. So he needs a nest. He needs a nest, not feet. So let's just do. That was fun. I really like there's ones I like more than others. I like the idea of this one. I'm not keen on the execution. I think the fact it ended up with the crooked beak, and I did that on purpose, but I don't think that worked. And the legs, I'd need to rethink the legs. I like the idea of adding the tail to a couple of them. This is fun. They're all fun in their own way. This one still looks a bit like a rabbit for some reason, and I don't know why. Maybe I should just put a fluffy tail on and it's a chick dressed up as a. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. How can we make this into more like rabbit ears? I think we can do that, can't we? Yeah, we can make this more into rabbit ears, like something like that. So that one's come as a bunny. We're going to put, I think we will just, sorry Kate, I'm going to use Posca pens just to put the hat. Which one's going to get a hat? It's kind of a tulip that's past its sell-by date. A bit like me. Needs grass. Needs grass. Needs grass. Tulips need to go through grass. Well, this bird went through a lot of effort for the Easter bird parade, didn't it? Just add some. There we go. I'm going to call that done, because if I don't, I could just end up fiddling for the rest of the day, and I really want to get on and do some more tidying. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you might have fun at this. Go and watch Cate's channel. Find out how it should be done. Till next time, you take care. Keep crafting. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.